Pawsom Fun and Frugal, Gretchen. Just popping on here. Yeah, guess was a messy eater for breakfast today, or something. I don't know. The realities of van life / moving / disabilities / whatever. Being poor. Anyway, I'm in a giddy mood. I don't know why. I'm just trying to keep my mind occupied today. A lot going on. A lot I haven't covered on video clips yet. Partly because there's other people involved, and partly because I've just been so caught up in doing all the stuff I've been doing that I keep forgetting to pick up the camera. It's a bad habit of mine. Someday I'll be a better YouTuber, I guess, when I at least get that part under control. So I thought I would show you where I am at this point in the move. So if you've been watching, I am planning on relocating to Oregon. So I'm in the process of starting the move. I've put my letter of intent in to sell my place here. I'm kind of sad because this has been my home since 2012. I did so much to make it my own. Paint, tile, you'll see all that again. And if you look at my other videos of tiny home living and living on a tiny budget, all of that, I have a lot about this house, so you can see all the past changes that my mobile home has been through, and this will be the very last one. Unfortunately, it will not be sold to be lived in. It's going to be sold to be pulled out and recycled, trashed, whatever they do with these things. It's really sad. This was built in 1956 and placed here, I guess, in 1958, where it started to become somebody's permanent home. It's been through several owners, of course, in its age, and I will be the last one. So this is a sort of a tribute to the old number 12 in Ocean Breeze in Santa Cruz. She won't be here anymore in the next probably few months or more. I don't know how long it takes them to get them out, but I'm waiting on an offer from a dealer who may come and buy me out. I'm also left it open for the park owner to give me a proposal, reasonable of course, for me to go. I have a realtor hard at work with my daughter up in Oregon looking for the new place. So that's all happening. So I'm waiting today for some phone calls and messages regarding where that is all going. I'm hoping I get I have something figured out today. I don't know. And so I'll turn the camera around and show you how far I've gotten with the move. My house doesn't look like a house people would live in much anymore. Okay, so that is my friend who's staying here and helping me. That's her stuff, the suitcase and the bag and all that pile right there. Everything else is, you can see my walls. If you look back in my other videos, you'll see that I had lots of things on the walls, including a TV, which I gave to my son. I still have my furniture, which now will be going with me. I figured out a solution to that. I thought I was going to have to sell everything and start over, but that may not be the case now. There's the puppies. So she has her allergies acting up, so. And we discovered that it's not fleas, it's not environmental. It's not a bacteria. We found out it's chicken. She's allergic to chicken. So we're trying to detox her right now. I took her off the chicken, wait a few days. She's starting to feel better already. So hopefully she'll be much better soon. She's very unhappy about the donut collar. So that's the only thing left that's where there's a lot of stuff still is my office. I'm sort of at an impasse of where things are going next, so I need to live here and work here still, so most of that stuff is packed except stuff I might need. All this stuff I might be using, and I'll have to clean that up when it's time to go. Yeah. But the walls are almost clear. There. That's cleaned out. That's all cleaned out. Those cabinets are cleaned out. Nothing on the walls. Yep. Here's the kitchen. So what you can see is that pile there is all boxes of stuff all the way to the floor and in the corner. That's all packed up. There's nothing under there anymore. Well, actually there is. There's some more art stuff in a box. So, and I have stuff stacked up there. I have a box there. My microwave is gone. I sold it when I thought I had to sell everything. That's almost empty. Walls cleared. Still using a lot of stuff in the bathroom. Not a whole lot different in the bathroom. I decided to recycle those. Oh, it got fuzzy. So my soap dispensers went on there, and I don't really use them now. I mean, I didn't like them too much, so I'm gonna just leave that, I think. Yeah, everything off the walls. The things I'm using are still here. My room, all of that. I don't want to move yet. And all this stuff that I use pretty regularly here. But everything is off the walls. Oops, sorry about the lighting. So everything's off the walls, packed up. Most of the cabinets and closets are cleaned out. Yeah, just a few things thrown up there. And more stuff in there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. That cabinet's cleaned out. That's still blankets. I have this packed. So I rearranged the van for this trip because it may be half travel and half moving. So I took out my cardboard kitchen, which you'll see later in the video. And I took out my clothing cabinet, and I put all the clothing I will probably need into this bag for the first trip up there, so that I made space in the van all along one side where my cabinets were for putting some boxes. So I was going to stack up boxes and haul some things up there on the first trip, come back and get a U-Haul and fill up the van again, and hopefully they'll only be the last trips. I don't know. So that's what's happening with the move, and I will keep watching to see how it goes. Hi everybody. So I hope you're enjoying this video series. It kind of came to a bit of a screeching halt. I'm having trouble with my park owner. He seems to think he is, and I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm just I've been having some flare-up days with my fibromyalgia, and right now bright lights are just not my thing. So this is what you get today in this clip. That's my authentic. So I'm in my pajamas. I wasn't gonna do this. I thought, oh, what the heck. I guess I'm in a I don't care kind of mood. I just want to jump on here and let you guys know that there might be a bit of a pause in this series of videos of the move. My park owner has decided he thinks he has total control over who buys my mobile home, and that he has the first right to do so. And the law says he does not. So I went from thinking I had a deal with a dealer and being almost packed up completely to move out, to find out that he sabotaged that deal and claims that he has rights to all of the units in the park to buy them. He has the first right, he thinks. So I had to contact some agencies to help me, and this wonderful agency called California Rural Legal Assistance. I'm so grateful to them. And GSMOL, you can look up what that is. I'll put a little blip on the screen about it, but they help protect not park owners, but residents of mobile home parks. The people who own the homes in the mobile home parks. These people help and protect. It's wonderful. We didn't have this good of protection in the past. These are some newer programs that came out to help us out, that better laws were passed to protect us from predatory landlords. I have one of those. Yeah. He is very verbally abusive towards women. When he wants to talk to a unit owner about something around their unit that needs to be cleaned up or fixed, he goes for the women when they're outside. He just walks up on residents with no notice, no scheduled meeting, nothing, and just starts telling them what you need to fix this, you need to clean up that, fix that, you can't have this, you can't have that, and he's given no notice. And he does the same thing with the rare times that he fixes something. It's only when it's an emergency that he comes in and fixes anything. And he doesn't notify anybody when he shuts off water, how long it's gonna be. Like, even if it's an emergency, once they know they have to shut it off and what the problem is, they should be able to go around and tell the residents how long their water will be shut off. We have constant plumbing issues in the park because he doesn't upgrade his plumbing. This park is from the 1940s, 50s. My unit's one of the original units, so mine's in 1956. But it's registered in 58 because that's when the park opened, so 58. He hasn't done any improvements to the infrastructure of the park so that our water, we constantly have water leak issues and plumbing issues, and the grounds are breaking away, eroding around the edges of the park, and the park's literally falling into the ravines around the edges of the park. Our park was obviously built up on a slope, and one side goes up, right? So then we're built on an angle and a slope. So the back of the park backs up to a ravine, and that's falling into the ravine every year from the storms. There's a big hole back there where a eucalyptus tree came up and ripped out a whole portion of the driveway back there. And they haven't fixed it. It's been 2 years and getting worse every year. So then the other side of the park, go on the downslope side, everybody's units are losing their background area right behind their trailer. And I'm not lying about making any of this up. I have it on camera. I've taken pictures of this stuff. Some of it's pretty unbelievable that he can get away with not taking care of this park the way he has. We have potholes that are becoming pond-sized potholes in the driveway that he tried to charge us to repair a few years in 2014, and the new driveway lasted a year and cracked and stopped doing. The gutters don't work, the water just sits there, and I have this PG&E box in my carport that's falling over, and every single email request that I have sent requesting things getting repaired, I've been ignored. So I don't want to live in a park that doesn't take care of the residents, and where the park owner is such a horrible human being. And I can't afford to stay here because he's, of course, trying to raise all the rents like he does to everybody. So I hope you're enjoying the series of videos, and it will continue. I have done more since this video will come out. By the time it comes out, I will have done a lot more to packing up, because I did it before I found out that he was trying to hijack my home sale. So, which I wasn't really surprised, because I tried to do this back in 2017. He did the same thing. But I had a dealer that was pretty sure that he wouldn't do it to them, because they thought they were bigger than him and all this competitive stuff. But he did it. He blocked them. So I now have lawyers from California Rural Legal Assistance they're starting a case for discrimination of several kinds. And hopefully that will stop him from sabotaging the sale of my home, and I can sell my home and move on to be close to my daughter, which is what I wanted. So wish me luck. The best way that you can help me, if you're still watching this, oh, I'm so grateful. And if you want it, please subscribe and hit the like, because it's that way. Hit the like button, subscribe, please. I'm almost to 500, where I can start making a little bit of change off the channel. So if you could subscribe and like and comment. I've gotten quite a few more subscribers, so thank you to those of you. I think my analytics said 40 new subscribers in the last month. So thank you to the 40 of you that jumped on in the last month. I appreciate you. But I really need more. If this channel is going to help me at all, I need more subscribers. So, and this whole thing is really flaring up my chronic pain and fibromyalgia. I was telling my doctor yesterday about it, and she said there's, it's not a surprise, and that she did the best she could to help alleviate some pain, but I think this is how it's going to be for a while. So you can see I'm in bed because I'm having a lot of flare-ups, which I guess maybe it's a good thing that things have stalled with selling my home, because I am getting a little break from running around and trying to get it done. So I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be getting a phone call from my therapist. I need to talk to her about this stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching and listening. I appreciate you all, and see you in the next video.